So here's a question that I get a lot, and I hope to answer it in this video. What makes an ad or a marketing campaign more memorable than others? Hey, if you're interested in finding out how to make your campaign more memorable, I invite you to stick around for the next few minutes as we discuss why people sit up and listen to certain ads and then just glaze over at others. So back to the question. What makes an ad or a marketing campaign more memorable than other ones? The answer is pretty simple. It's all about the message. When advertising messages are to the point, relevant, worthwhile, and compelling, it is going to move people to action, and hopefully the action that you want, which is buying more of your stuff. Moving people isn't magic at all. It's all about effective communication. And I believe anybody can achieve effective communication by using a simple tool that has the ability to pinpoint why some messages work and why some messages don't. It's called the 4 C's model, which stands for comprehension, connection, credibility, and contagiousness. Now, the 4 C's model was developed as a tool for evaluating the impact of national ad campaigns. Big national brands have used the 4 C's model to help develop campaigns that really speak to people and then build an emotional connection with them. And I would argue that when you get into the habit of applying the 4 C's model to your messages that you generate, your customers will start to take notice of you too. It'll also help you evaluate what's working, what's not, and why. So first up, comprehension. Here's the question. Does the audience get the message? Did they get the point? What did the message instantly communicate? Can the audience play the message back? This confirms that they got it. And the first C is working. Need a couple of tips? Make sure your message is crystal clear and sharp, and keep it super simple. Don't go too deep. Now the second C, this is connection. Making a connection means that not only does the audience get it, but it resonates with them. It has meaning to them and significance, and it usually triggers some type of an emotional response. And when a connection is achieved, you have a chance to get the behavior or the action that you are hoping for. Next up, credibility. Now the audience needs to believe you. They need to believe what's being said, how it's being said, and who's saying it. Otherwise, that connection begins to break down. Now, credibility is the critical C because the audience may completely understand your message. They might even connect with it. But if they don't believe it, they aren't buying. And that means you just wasted all your time and all your money. Finally, the 4th C, contagiousness. Now, when it comes to marketing and communication, contagiousness is a good thing. You want your audience to get the message. They want to be contagious. Run with it and spread it around. Think of the last time you saw an ad that was funny or clever, and you talked about it with your friends, maybe repeated the slogan or the catchphrase in some conversation you were having. That is contagiousness, and that's a good thing. Now, to be contagious, that message has to be energetic, different, and memorable. Now, I would highly advise you to start using the 4 C model as a filter to gauge your next campaign. As you and your team brainstorm ideas, run it through the filter. Comprehension, connection, credibility, and contagiousness. If it gets a green light, go ahead and run a test. But if it doesn't, head back to the drawing board. Hey, so there you have it, an answer to the question, what is it gonna take to make your marketing campaign more memorable than others? So thanks again for checking out this video, spending a few minutes with me. I hope you found it helpful as you go to work on building a better campaign for you and your store. And hey, it wouldn't be YouTube here without the pitch, so here it comes. If you did like the content, found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and feel free to share your comments. Hey, until next time, I wish you good selling.